do that when I'm doing it, otherwise I forget to do it. Okay, our first order of business today will be the prayer by Heidi Lindberg, followed by the pledge by Trina Gardner.
Dear Lord, we are grateful that we could be here today and at this commission meeting. We ask you, Lord, to please be with those making decisions for the county, that they can make the right decisions and that they can be led in the right direction. Please be with those first responders that are out and serving and protecting our community. We are grateful for them and all that they do. Please be with all of us this Christmas season, that we can remember the reason for the celebration. We say these things in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. All right. First order of business is going to be approval of the minutes for December 8th, 2025, December 9th, 2025, and December 10th, 2025. Do you have any questions, comments, or concerns on these?
I would make a motion that we approve those minutes as presented.
We have a motion on the floor. Call for a vote.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Mr. Wilkins, approval of the warrants, please.
Thank you.
Commissioners, I have warrants from December 11th in the amount of $1,393,210.75. This had several year-end transfers and some equipment, to Bonneville equipment for $37,000 for a mower with a rotary snow brush on it for the conference center. There was also a check on the Central Canal for $87,931. Then there was a check to the county from the county for $687,000. $600,000 of it was a transfer to Western Park. $66,000 was a transfer to debt service to cover the Mid-America Pipeline refund, and $20,000 from the county to Tri-County Health Fund to cover the refund on Mid-America on that one also. And then there was a check to the county treasurer from the debt service and tax stability trust fund for $77,000 to pay for the Mid-America Pipeline. And then we also had payments due for $195,000 to Division of Finance, one final payment on Phase 4 at Western Park, and $150,000 of it to State Division of Finance for the Conference Center. So with that, that's what I presented.
Do you have a motion?
Yeah, I did review those, and some of those in there to me are extremely painful, but they are what they are, and we've had lots of work and discussion around that. With that said, I would make a motion to approve the list of warrants as presented by Mike Wilkins.
I have a motion. Do I have any comments, concerns, or statements? Then I'll call for a vote.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you, sir. Any tax matters, Mike?
I don't, but I believe Wendy.
Wendy does, yes.
Thank you, Commissioners. I have a request for an abatement of tax on serial number 170450048. This property was owned by Roosevelt City Corp., which is a tax-exempt entity. They sold the property to Phase 1 Properties during the year, and when we went into the computer system to change the tax district, out of a non-taxing district into a taxing district, it applied the full year of taxes onto this property, which Roosevelt City should have been tax exempt for most of the year. Phase 1 properties did pay their portion of the property tax, so I'm requesting an abatement of $1,253.54. That does include their portion of the tax plus $12.41 penalty. And so the total amount to be abated would be $1,253.52 because Roosevelt City is tax exempt.
I'm sorry, can you read that serial number one more time?
170450048.
Thank you.
Okay. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
No, I would make a motion that we approve the abatement as presented.
Call for a vote.
Aye.
Aye. All right, ma'am, thank you. Resolution number 1216, 2025, R1, 2026 budget adoption. Mr. Wilkins again.
Commissioners, we have held our public hearing on the budget. And whereas there was a public hearing, I'm just going to kind of read through this so that we're all on the same page. Or that this is Resolution 1216, 2025, R1. The final whereas the public hearing was held on the 2026 budget on the 18th day of November 25. According to Utah Code 1763, provides that the county must adopt an annual budget, whereas in the best interest of the county and its residents to adopt the budget as presented. And for note, there's been no changes from what was presented. So it is exactly the same one. Whereas a public hearing concerning salary adjustments for all department heads, directors, commanders, department deputy directors, chief deputies, and the chief assistants and elected officials was held on the 16th day of September 2025, and public comments was heard and considered, and Resolution 102825 R2 has addressed this class of employees. Now, therefore, be it hereby resolved by the Board of County Commissioners of Uintah County, Utah as follows. The 2026 budget as attached will be adopted for the calendar year 2026. Be it hereby further resolved that a 3% salary adjustment included in this budget for all full-time county employees effective January 4th, 2026. There will also be an additional 2%, a total of 5% overall, for all post-certified law enforcement officers, excepting those addressed in the Resolution 102825 R2. The sheriff pay plan is not funded in this budget. Nothing herein shall conflict with the Uintah County's policies and procedures manual regarding the new employees still in their probation period or employees currently being disciplined. So I present that for your adoptions. And just for the public's knowledge, the total budget that is being adopted today for all funds is $92,627,300.
Okay, call for a motion.
I'll give it a shot. I make a motion that we adopt resolution number 12-16-2025 R1 and resolution number 12-16-25 R2.
That'll be the next one, Commissioner.
that's the
Just
next
do the
one.
one
Okay,
first.
he brought that. he
Yeah, I
typed
just
it in.
wanted to make
Yeah.
sure you had them.
Okay,
Okay, any
R1
questions,
as
comments?
presented.
Okay, any questions, comments, or concerns? With that, I will call for a vote.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay,
Okay, the next one, Commissioners.
just a minute, Mike. We're gonna go to public hearing amendment, budget amendment. All right, this is a public hearing for the 2025 budget amendment. This is to do whatever he's gonna tell you we're gonna do with it. It balances out our budget. Go ahead now, sir.
Okay. Commissioners, the following budgets have been reviewed. All departments have been reviewed, and at this time it's requested that an adjustment be made to the following funds and departments. Fund 10, Public Defender, $16,000, GIS, $25,000, Facilities, $75,000, PSC Facilities, $40,000, Road Department, $300,000, and General Fund transfers of $66,400. Revenue sources is B Road, $300,000, recording fees, $100,000, Daggett County IDC, $5,200, and fund balance of $117,200. Municipal Services Fund, termination benefits,
Just for clarification, before we go any further, would you tell them what IDC is?
Indigent Defense Council.
Thank you.
That
There's a lot of
is,
things in here that I
Yeah.
think we should, like GIS,
yeah,
Geographic Information Systems, and also PSC is
Public
Public
Safety
Safety
Complex.
Complex. That's in here.
okay.
Continue on, sir. Thank you.
Fund 11, Municipal Service Fund, termination benefits, $50,000. Federal PILT revenues was higher of $50,000. Tri-County Health Department, which is our Fund 21, $5,000, and revenues from $5,000 from the Health Department. Transit room tax, travel and tourism, $16,000. Revenues from travel and tourism, $16,000. B Road, $300,000, and revenues from B Road of $300,000. Fund 28, Emergency Services, Emergency 911 Services, $347,000, and that will come from the Emergency Services Fund balance of $347,000. Debt Service, $72,900, with revenue from $72,900. That is to pay back the Mid-America Pipeline. Western Park Museum, Museum of Uintah County, $500, received donations of $500. Landfill, $40,000, with revenue from the landfill for $40,000. Cemetery Association, cemeteries, $57,000, and revenue from their fund balance of $57,000. So with that, Commissioners, we would open this up now for any public comment, and then a motion to accept or reject the proposed resolution.
All right, now it's time to make a public comment. If you'd like to make a public comment, please come forth to one of the microphones, state your name. If you see her look funny at you, spell your last name for her, or your first name, depending on what it is, so she can get the record correct. Do we have anyone who'd like to make a public or a comment? Going once? Going twice? I see no one that wants to make a public comment. We will now close public comment. We will request a
Go to number 6.
a motion for 12/26/2025 or 2 budget amendment as presented by Mr. Wilkins.
I just have one thing to add. We missed one acronym in there under Fund 11, Municipal Services Federal PILT.
As
Is payment
payment
in lieu of taxes. That's what PILT stands for. So I would go ahead and make the motion to approve Resolution 12-16-2025 R2 as presented.
Any comments, discussions, concerns? Okay. Call for a vote.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Passes. You get rental lease?
No.
All right, next one is mineral lease allocations. That's money we received from the natural resources that are mined here, or pumped here, whichever, and they will remain the same for the next year. That's more of a information for the people who get it so they can plan their budgets accordingly. All right, ordinance 12/16/2025-01, 2026 commission meeting schedule. Have you got that, Lauren?
I do not have that with me. Sherry, do you have that? I can read this one that I did give to the clerk this morning. So, thank you, Chair. Every year, the county has to set by ordinance the meeting schedule for the work session and for the commission meetings. This following year, for 2026, it's going to be the same thing, the same schedule as it is for 2025. Work sessions will be at 10 a.m. on Wednesdays, and commission meeting will be at 3 p.m. on Tuesdays. Really, that's the only thing with this ordinance. It just sets that schedule that we'll follow, and we'll have the clerk post that notice.
And if it happens to fall on a holiday, it'll be the next week before we continue with the same hearing.
That is correct.
All right, do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion that we approve Ordinance number 12-16-2025-01, commission meeting schedule as presented.
Have any discussion, comments, or concerns? Call for a vote?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you, sir. Passes. Okay. Next one, we have Forestry, Fire, and State Lands Annual Participation and Comment by Corey Auger, our County Fire Warden.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. So what I bring forth to you today is the 2026 participation commitment as part of the Cooperative Wildfire System, or CWS, and the cooperative agreement the county has with Forestry, Fire, and State Lands when it comes to wildfire mitigation projects, preparedness and prevention. As you can see on there, if you remember from last year, and I can give you those numbers if you're curious, the county's participation commitment is down to $94,398. That is mainly due to a 10-year fire cycle, and the Taylor Mountain Fire of 2014 has dropped off of that 10-year fire cycle.
Great.
On your front page there, you can see I did sit down with Jeremy Raymond, Director of Fire District, and his engine captain, full-time engine captain. We came up with a plan to meet that participation commitment, and the fire district has included that in their budget.
Wonderful.
Do you have any other questions?
Any questions for Corey? Okay.
They do a great job.
Pretty easy.
Yes.
Thank you.
Is Corey dealing with the WUI stuff at all? Does he have any involvement in the wildland
Yes.
urban interface?
You're probably talking about House Bill 48.
Yes.
Yes. Is there?
Just any input, any information or anything?
Our update from the Director of Forestry, Fire, and State Lands that we got today is that the high-risk WUI map that has been long awaiting is scheduled to be released on Thursday. So as soon as I have that, I will pass that out or send the link, or however that's going to be acquired or viewed or whatever. I'll send that out to all the entities, and then we can go with that. Still working with municipalities to get their 2020 or to get the 2006 Wildland Urban Interface Code adopted for the municipalities. The county did it way back in 2006, or probably even earlier when the fire district was created. So we're good there, and we're just continuing to chug along and help the residents in the wildland urban interface any way we can to keep them safe.
Thank you.
Yep.
I just know that's a new thing that's been on our radar, has been brought up to us at some meetings we've been to, that these changes, as far as anyone that has property that interfaces with the wildlands, that they're now looking at changing things a little bit because insurance has changed and there's some things that have come about. So if anybody owns any property that adjoins that or is near that, you might want to learn a little bit about HB 48. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Lauren, do we need to approve that contract, even though it's with the fire district?
I wouldn't think so. But
I think that was just a commitment.
You're signing the contract for this?
Commissioner,
Nope.
you have to sign it because the county is
That's what I thought.
with the agreement.
Okay.
Yeah, and sorry, I did not mention that. So on the second page and the second to last page, I will need a signature. If I can backtrack just a little bit, on item 3 there, you'll see $75,000. Part of that commitment is for a brush truck for the district that will serve the entire county. And the total of that fire truck is $300,000. And there is an agreement form or on the second to last page that allows to use 25% of that cost for the next 4 years.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
All right. Do I have a motion to,
Approve the participation.
hang on a minute, we got sidetracked. Yes, sir.
Just for clarification, that will all be paid by the Fire Special Service District.
Correct. Yep, that's what Corey said is budgeted, so. I have that budgeted. Okay, do I have participation commitment carryover approval form? Do I have a motion to approve that?
I would make that motion.
And I'll call for a vote.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, thank you. Our next item is request for proposal award and approval contract for the Uintah County Library remodel, UC 25-9. Ms. Gardner from Purchasing and Grants.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. Like you said, Trina Gardner with Purchasing and Grants. Our Uintah County Library has an upcoming project. It's going to be within the library's employee area, and this is going to convert the existing open workspace into 3 offices.
Trina, I'm sorry to stop you right there, but my understanding was it was just creating one office.
No, actually, it's a big open area, and Karen is going to have her own little office now, and then
Right.
they're just going to put partitions where there's already 2 desks, so it's just going to pretty much partition it off, so it's going to be like separate offices, but just with a partition in the middle of them.
That's the way I remember it.
I'm just not sure where this is. I've been over there many times, and we've looked at the area.
Same place,
In her room, there's going to be a partition?
in the general area, up against the wall.
The general.
Okay.
I have
Originally
yet,
was.
I didn't go explore, that's just what was brought to me, so that's for my understanding with the
Okay,
drawings.
Thank you.
so-
I wasn't aware of the other two,
Yeah,
I
it's just pretty
guess.
much just gonna be some partitions
Just a-
in between to
the
make it
desks.
kind of separate little area,
Okay.
so.
Thank you.
No problem. We did a request for proposal, was issued for this project, and we got 3 proposals back. One was from Green River Construction, Sinju Construction, Woods Construction. Upon review, it was determined that Green River Construction did not meet the minimum mandatory requirements. So then the committee evaluated the remaining proposals, and Woods Construction received the highest score. Today, we are requesting that the project be awarded to Woods Construction for the amount of $57,467, and that the contract for the project scope be authorized for execution.
Now, is this coming out of the library funds?
I do believe so.
Mike's shaking his head yes.
Yes.
The big man said yes.
Okay.
Just 3 here.
Yeah.
Okay. Call for a motion?
I would make a motion that we approve the contract for the Uintah County Library Office Remodel UC 25-9 to Woods Construction as presented.
If I may jump in, I
Sure.
don't think there's a contract yet, so just to prove it that we can contract and have the county
the
attorney. look into that.
negotiations.
Exactly.
Okay, because there isn't an amount on here, from what I can see. But we approved to move forward.
Do you want
With
the amount again?
Woods,
I
no,
have
I've got
right
it.
here.
I mean,
Okay.
I've got it, but I mean not on their proposal. I couldn't see it, but for $57,467.
Yes, yep.
Okay.
If you say so, I can't read that little bitty number, even with the magnifier's on. Okay, we have a motion on the floor. Call for a vote.
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Ratification of Holbrook asphalt contract for roadway maintenance and repair. Jenny Bird, out of Purchasing Grants.
Jenny Bird, Purchasing and Grants. I'm here today asking the commission to ratify a contract between Uintah County and Holbrook Asphalt. On August 19th, the commission awarded the RFP for the chip seal and painting project to Holbrook for the amount of $2,626,000. The project included chip seal coating, asphalt, and pavement marking paint on 6 county roads. We've been working with the vendor and Lauren's office to finalize the road maintenance and repair contract. Because of the timeline, Commissioner Larson had previously signed this, and so now I'm just asking that it be formally ratified.
Okay,
This'll be money, right?
Yes,
I believe it is,
This'll
yes.
be money.
yes.
Okay, call for a motion.
I'll make the motion that we ratify the Holbrook asphalt contract for $2,626,000 as presented.
Any questions, comments, or concerns? Okay. Go for a vote.
Aye.
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 Thank you.
Axon Enterprise, Inc. contract, taser renewal. Sheriff Labram.
Okay, this is contract with Axon Enterprise Incorporated. Our current contract is expiring and our tasers are getting old, so we're renegotiate our contract. The total for this contract is $288,048. It's over 60 months, so every year for 5 years it'll be $57,609.60, which I have in my budget, and the contract is supposed to start on March 1st of 2026 and go for 5 years. And Lauren looked at this contract.
Okay, any questions, comments, or concerns there?
So this has everything covered through for 5 years? Have to
For the
come back and-
tasers.
Don't have to come back and revisit it?
What's that?
We don't have to come back and revisit?
No.
And this will be not only the road guys, but also your jailers
Yeah.
have access to these?
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll have
It'll be
some,
fire?
some in the jail.
Oh, no, tasers, no. I'm thinking
Taser.
of the pagers. Okay. I know, we just looked at both of those.
Fire doesn't get tasers.
That might not be a bad idea.
All right, I'll
Hayes
call for a
World,
motion.
maybe, but no, this is not for them.
Do I have a motion?
Oh. I'll make a motion that we approve the Axis Enterprise contract for taser renewal as presented.
That is the $57,006 a year.
609.
609?
Yeah, whatever it is.
609.
609.
I'm roughing it. But that's just annual, not the whole 280 at once.
57,609.60 is the actual. Yeah.
Okay.
Once a year for 5 years.
Thank you. Okay. Any further questions, comments, or concerns?
I've written this 3 times, the number now. 57,609.60?
50.
Oh, 50?
60, I don't know.
Is it 50 or 60?
60.
60. Okay.
Whatever it is, that amount, do I have a motion?
I would make a motion. Well, he already made that
I did
motion.
that.
Oh, well, then we'll call for a vote then, teach you.
Aye.
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 Can I ask a question?
Certainly.
So on the budget, was my wage chart, I know it's not funded, but will it be updated so that I can use that for hirings and promotions, so we're consistent? The 5% and the 3%, update the chart.
I think that's up to you and HR.
Is she in here? Oh.
There.
It's on the website, so it would be nice to have it
Yeah,
updated.
I
so
agree
it's
with you.
current.
Is that a possibility, Sonia? I don't, no, you gotta talk to a microphone. Sure. Is it on?
Yes. Okay, so you're wanting the wage chart for the website to reflect the total 5%, and then you guys are going to distribute that however, because my understanding was that it was a total of 5% for the entirety of the year, and then it was just going to be distributed in a one-time increase for the staff. It wasn't going to be on their anniversary dates. It was going to just be that 5% increase for the post-certified.
Correct.
Okay, and so for the chart itself, it wouldn't reflect additional throughout the
Correct.
year. It would just be that.
We're just updating the chart so it's correct on the website, so the public knows this is how much those
Well,
positions
I would
make.
say as long as it corresponds with what we've approved,
Sure.
that's fine.
Okay, all right, we'll work with then Mike as well to make sure those numbers are all.
Okay.
Right. Thanks, Steve. Okay, Mr. Hardman. Road Department, boss man, maintenance agreements with KW Trucking.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. I presented 2 different standard road maintenance agreements with KW Trucking. We'll table the second, but the first one is 500 South, 4500 West, just off the LaPointe Highway, a short section of road there that just to maintain what's currently there. So that's what this road maintenance agreement is.
Okay. Questions, comments, or concerns?
This is on the highway? That's stated.
No.
Just off the highway,
Okay.
just before Burdick's pit right there.
I appreciated you getting with us and showing us those roads and that, so we understood.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, Matt.
I would, if there's not any discussion, I would make a motion to approve the road maintenance agreement with KW Trucking as presented.
That would be the first one, and the second one is tabled.
Tabled.
Is that correct?
Well, we're doing 13 right now.
Yeah.
Then we'll, in a minute, do 14.
Right, so there's two road agreements.
There were
Oh.
two road agreements that I brought forth for KW in the work
For-
session.
And
The second one, we're gonna table, there's still
So
some
this is
discussion.
the one on the north side
Yes, this is the
of
one on the north side. This-
121?
Yes,
Okay.
yep. The second one's address was 2625 West Highway 40, just leaving town. We'll
Okay.
table that one for now.
Okay,
Okay, motion?
I did.
I know, but we want to make sure we got it
I'm
right.
just approving the road maintenance agreement for the road, I don't know how you'd say it, what, does it have an address?
Yep, 500 south, 4500 west.
Fine, okay, there you go. 500 South? I thought it was by 121.
Off of 121.
Isn't that north then? Is that north?
No, it's south.
No, it's north.
If you follow Fifth South all the way up over the mountain,
It's
that
on the
would
other
be
side
that
of
would be
Fifth
the-
South?
Yes.
Okay, so that's the address I am motioning to approve.
Call for a vote on whatever that was.
Aye?
Aye. Aye. All right, yeah, number 14 we'll table. We have a motion?
You can just table it.
So we're not tabling 14?
No. Oh, we are?
No.
Okay.
It was,
You have got me
He
so
had-
confused, Mr. Hardman.
He had
All right,
A.
14, we're not tabling it. We're gonna go with the installation maintenance agreement for whatever the address that is.
Okay, so as presented in the work session as well, this culvert installation and maintenance agreement with the, when we received the flood channels and our right-of-way in the flood channels, we've noticed people trying to put in culverts. So this is an agreement for them to install their culverts through our inspection and sizing. So basically like our cattle guard agreements.
So they'll get all sizing and everything from you, get approval, and then.
Correct, and we
then
work with
install
Sunrise
'em, and
Engineering.
then
Yep,
You'll,
they'll install them, just the agreements. And they'll have pictures and descriptions and,
you'll approve the work after
Yep.
it's done.
correct.
Want me to make a
Looking
motion?
for a motion?
I'll make a motion, we approve the culvert installation and maintenance agreement as presented by Scott Hardman.
Call for a vote?
Aye.
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 Thank you.
Thank you. Vernal City, Matt, request by Vernal City for a waiver of building permit fees for electrical service in Ashley Gorge.
Yeah, good afternoon. So this was presented at the last work session, last Wednesday. This is for installation of electrical service up there at Ashley Gorge for cameras and different security things. I did look at the planet, and they are following the agreement that we have for the fencing and the security cameras. Yeah, everything's good on that end. The amount that they are requesting to waive it's a $200 application or a building permit fee that would be waived.
Is this common practice?
Yes, when it's been requested, that has been approved in the past.
And it's been reciprocated?
I don't know because I'm not the one that generally gets permits from Vernal City, so Jess would be the one to talk to about if we even request them to waive fees or not. But Yeah, I don't know, maybe Keith knows.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I have Vernal City people here. Keith, what do you know about it?
I didn't know he was speaking today, but.
He didn't?
Good evening, Keith Despain, Vernal City Public Works Director. So we do reciprocate when the county does things in the city. We don't charge application fees of those types for the county work done in the city.
Okay. Thank you.
I'll hold you to that now. I got you on record. Okay. Do I have a motion on this?
I like that we can work together, and this is for the benefit of the entirety of the community and our water system. So I would make the motion that we approve the waiver of the building permit and fees for the electrical service in Ashley Gord as presented.
Any more questions, comments, or concerns?
This seems petty, but you said application fee. Is that same as a permit fee? Okay, thank you. Nope, that's it.
Okay. Call for a vote?
Aye.
Aye. All right, thank you, sir. Next one is ordinance 1216-2025-02, reauthorization of the ZAP tax.
It's all yours, sir. Present it.
You got pointed at.
If I may, I can certainly handle this, and I will ask that Mike jump in if there's anything he needs to add. So, Commissioners, every 10 years, the ZAP tax, the local zoo arts park tax, comes up for renewal. Starting in, I believe, 1996, the ZAP tax was approved by an election by the majority of the voters. 10 years after that, in 2005, it was reapproved, and 10 years after that, in 2014, it was reapproved for another 10 years. We're at the end of that period. The legislature changed the law last year that if it has, in counties such as Uintah County, which is a fourth-class county, that have approved that on 2 prior occasions, it does not need to go to the electorate for vote. It can be approved and passed by the legislative body, by the commissioners. We have approved it 3 times. Because of that, the law applies to us. So we would just present that we reapprove the ZAP tax and ask that the commission approve it. The ZAP tax, as you know, provides money for Western Park, the amphitheater at Western Park, and the Museum of Uintah County. I had to remember the new name, but yes.
The Care Fair, County Fair.
Does it for the county fair? I'm not sure if it is.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
it does.
okay. So it provides money for that.
Okay. Any questions or comments? Call for a motion?
I make a motion that we approve ordinance number 12-16-2025-02 as presented.
And just so the commissioner is aware, it will be a reapproval for 10 years until 2036.
Thank you.
As was presented by
Lauren
Attorney
Anderson.
Attorney Anderson.
Yes.
That will be a 10-year reauthorization. And since we have a motion, we'll call for a vote.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you all. All right, our next one is a pass. It's not ready yet, as is 19 also is a pass. It's not ready yet. So they'll be both tabled.
17 and 19.
Yes, sir. Service for 24/7 managed detection and response. Mr. Mattson, our IT manager.
Commissioners, we weren't able to get this into a work session, but we felt it pertinent to bring it to at least a commission meeting. It is a service. We are purchasing it for 1 year. There's no contractual language, no large legal document per se. We're just buying a service. So what this is a 24/7 monitoring. They collect data from our network, just like transactional data of our network, and if anything goes askew, they inform us, or they can actually take preventative actions to make sure that nothing bad happens. Recently, another county in Utah went through a ransomware breach, and this is one of the things that we looked at that would definitely be good for us to have. It's something that we've never had in the past, but looking at pricing and different things like that, we feel that now is a good time to possibly look at it. That's why we're only looking at a 1-year agreement with this. But the other piece of this is that we are purchasing from CompuNet. The name of the product in particular, we feel that because of the security of it, at this time we really don't want to share that. And so one of the things in Grandma Code, it's Title 63G2106, it says records of a governmental entity or a public subdivision regarding security measures designed for the protections of persons or property, public or private, are protected. That's, I guess, the main reason that we're presenting this is just to say that this purchase and any kind of documentation to go along with that is going to be protected because of security measures. The total on this is going to be $51,950.50. So it is an expensive product for sure, but the benefits that we get out of it and the assistance we would have in the event of an emergency would be very beneficial. So it's a bit of an insurance policy, but they do give us a lot of insight into what's happening in our network and our data, into what products might be a little bit out of date, things along that nature, that we can take effective actions on. So that is the price for 1 year, and we'll just proceed through the normal purchasing policy. This is on state contract, Utah NASPO AR 2472, so that should be okay, and that has been looked at by purchasing already, so it does follow state contract and everything along those lines. So mostly informative.
Just for information, when this other county got breached, what kind of money have they spent so far on getting it back?
That part we actually don't know yet. I'm not sure if they're
so far.
Yeah, I'm sure that it's
That
a lot.
$51,000 is a cheap investment for that.
And I believe it was also time. I think they're still working on trying to remedy.
Right. That's what I knew as of recently, but no, they're still digging out. So.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
We have to have a motion?
Would you like a motion on that to approve it?
No, we'll just follow the regular purchasing policy on that.
Since there is no contract?
There is no official contract on it. The only part that could be a motion, I don't know for sure, would just be protecting the records from here on out. But
I think that will come up as stated. If you'll just work with my office, which you have
Yep.
for this. and we'll-
That'd be great. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
because
Thank you.
I'm a little confused as far as we're receiving a service and paying an amount, but there's no contract or anything?
So
That,
I work with my office and let's see what's.
Okay.
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 Kick it over to legal. All right. Next one is board appointments. This year we have quite a few. We're going to start off with the Boundary Commission. Carl Morton will be nominated for a 4-year term beginning and expiring on the first Monday in January 1/5/26 and expire on 1/7/30. Holy cow, am I in trouble?
Yeah, sorry. So the county commission would appoint an elected official. Brock Slaw is up this year as our elected official appointment.
So it has to be an elected official?
Yeah, so it should be Brock Slaw, and then we'll take the name of Carl Morton since he's the only one that applied. And the Boundary Commission will have to appoint the at-large members of the 4. So there's 2 from the county and 2 from the 3 cities. And between those 4, they appoint the other 3 members at large for that Boundary Commission.
Okay, we'll unappoint Carl Morton.
Yeah, sorry. So it'd be Brock Slaw that would be.
Brock coming back?
Yeah, that was my understanding. I don't see him here, but that's
here.
my understanding, that Brock and Brenda are the ones that the county appointed. Brock's term ended this year because they drew straws to stagger their terms. But I think we talked to Brock, and he was good with staying on that board.
You know what? He's not here.
Yeah.
He's been appointed.
Thanks, sorry.
No, you're fine. Do I have any other mistakes coming up that I don't remember?
I was looking, I don't see any.
Okay, Historic Preservation and Museum Advisory Board. This will be a 3-year term, beginning 1/1 of '26, ending 12/31 of '28. Amber Koski, Koski, Lee Bukowski, Stephen S. Red Tippett. Oh, I'm sorry, Stephanie S. Red Tippett. Planning Commission.
Lee, did you say Lee? Did you say Lee? I missed
Yeah,
that.
yeah, Lee Bukowski. Yeah, that's good enough. All right, Uintah County Planning Commission Board will be Desiree Evans.
That is as a regular member. Des will be the regular member, and the other two are alternates.
And then the other two, Megan Phillips and Hannah Glass, are alternates.
Yes.
Their 3-year term will begin on 1/1 of '26, ending in 12/31 of '28. Uintah Special Service District 1 will be Bruce McKee, beginning 1/1 of '26. 4 years later, 12/31/29, it will expire. The Transportation Special Service District, UTSSD, will be Ryan Cook and Mark Raymond. Their terms begin 1/1 of '26, ending 12/31 of '29. The Uintah Water Conservancy Board will be District 3, Sean Labram. District 5, Keith Despain. District 6, Richard Todd Thacker. And District 7, Ryan Clossy. That'll be a 4-year term, 1/1/26 through 12/31 of '29. Those are our current board appointments. Now is the time for public comment. Does anyone like to make public comment today?
Those board appointments need to be having motion with them.
I think that would probably be best.
I think that would be, even if you just said, make a motion to do the ones he said. But in the past, they've always had a motion to follow it up.
I think that would be best. And just to be clear, there are 3 appointed to the Historic Preservation?
Yes.
Correct. One full-time and one
No, that's
alternates.
all 3 on
Oh,
the
I'm sorry,
historic.
I was looking down one, sorry.
Yeah.
All 3 of them will be board members. Okay, so we're back to the,
Motion, I would make a motion that we approve the board appointments as presented.
I'll call for a vote.
Aye.
All right. Okay, we're official. All right, anyone want to make public comment? Going once? Twice? Okay.
I just wanted to just say that I appreciated everybody that applied for the boards and the openings that we had. We were pleasantly surprised with more applications on some boards than vacancies, and we hope that continues. We really appreciate the involvement of the community, and that's one way to make a difference, is to get involved and get on some of these boards and things. So, thank you.
The other little note to be made is this will be our last commission meeting this year. Thank you all very much for attending, both visually on YouTube and showing up here. There will be no more work sessions this year. We will reconvene on the first Tuesday in January of 26. Merry Christmas to all, and to all, Commissioner LaFever has a motion.
Can I say something real quick first?
Do it.
With the board appointments, there is still a couple boards that needs some people. I believe the weed board and the mosquito, both, are incomplete boards without applicants. So if it's something that you feel like you can do, or you know of someone, please have them get in contact with us. I move to adjourn.
Sheriff Labor needs to see you.
And?
We're adjourned. Thank y'all for coming.
That was faster than I thought.
A lot faster than I thought. I ain't signing nothing, buddy. You don't give me a pen, I'm not signing nothing.
I didn't know you were taking the one off.
Here, you want me to trade?